Nyarara was an interesting project from my point of view. Tenda had been working on it for a while, and I would hear him playing his piano and singing, writing his lyrics, etc., etc. Then eventually he came and said, "Look, can you track my vocals?" And we arranged for the tracking of the vocals, and we did. And during the tracking, one interesting thing happened is that I forgot to switch off the talk back, and as he was singing, and then when we got to the bridge was so nice. I instinctively just started harmonizing it, you know, and he liked it. When he came back from the booth, he said, "Look, I like that harmonization. Can we put it in on the bridge?" And I said, "Oh, so why not?" So we did it, and it came out, nicely. It's a ballad, an African ballad, and I really loved that song. The way he crafted it and the way it eventually came out. Initially, it was just keyboards and his vocal, and I remember saying to him, "I think this song needs instrumentation, drums, bass, and everything." And he said, no, 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 no. He wasn't interested. He didn't want to do it that way. But eventually, I had forgotten all about it, because Tendai is a strong-headed character when he wants things done his way. So I knew, well, if I push it, it won't happen. But eventually he decided, well, we're going to put the instruments in. And the issue was to pick up a drummer and a bass guitarist to do justice to the song, because basically we wanted the vibe to remain the same, that even if it's got instrumentation, it's got to have the ballad influences and the melody and everything. It should carry the same vibe that it had before it had the instrumentation, and that the instrumentation should actually embellish and take it further than it was. So the picking up of the instrumentalists, we had a drummer, Zilman Mnengu, very good drummer, very accurate. Someone who plays a very advanced type of drum with a lot of ghost notes and everything else, which I like since I come from the jazz crowd. So we had a drummer, and that was that. Then by chance it happened that a friend of ours, Ernest Nyamte, was playing at a club down the road. I think it was Evans Bofumo. And then we went to support Ernest at Pamire's place. And they had a bass guitarist who was playing that day, and Tijo. I didn't realize at that time that their bass guitarist had let them down, that he was a fill-in. But I loved his style. The guy is just something else. It's phenomenal. For a young guy, his vibe is one of those vibes that you put something on your song, it's there, you got it made. So we persuaded him, we talked with him, and he agreed, and eventually he came, and we did the song. We actually tracked both Zilman, the drums, and I also tracked the teacher. And then Tendai did all the editing and everything else for the song to clean the tracks. And I helped him with a bit of the mixing, especially for the drums. I did the drums and the bass, the backline. And he did most of the other stuff, the vocals and the background vocals. I like the song in that the message, he is not direct, that it's him. But from what I can see, anyone can relate to it in a way, in that it's one of those songs that means something to you. It will mean something to you the way the lyrics have been crafted. For anyone who has had experience, in life, love life and things like that, at a certain point you go through those kinds of things, and the song sort of relates makes you go through those, and you sort of attach yourself to it. That's the way I looked at it. But mixing it was a challenge. The drums. I think maybe the microphones were actually not placed properly. The overheads were too loud in the mix, and that posed a lot of problems. That getting the snare to sit in the mix, because you had two of them, the direct sound and the overheads. It was a bit of a nightmare. But eventually we managed to pin it down. We managed to get those the snare and the toms to sit in the background a little bit, and we got things made. But that's about all, I think. But I enjoyed working on the song. Tijo is a very, very jovial character, works well with him, very flexible. Same with Zilman. And I hope we'll be working with them. And Tindo, he's my son. Because, he's there, he's coming up. All he needs is time. When we started doing the instrumental, I think they decided with the Tando that they were going to put Mbira in. I think I was opposed to it initially. I kept saying, no, this Mbira is not playing very well. It's not sitting well in the music. I think the had some harmonics which were coming out which were not nice. But eventually what we did is we went and we fixed the for the Mbira, and then those harmonics went away. And I wasn't there when they practiced it. But when it was recorded, they recorded it themselves. I wasn't there. When I heard it, it was really nice, and it really set in the music very well. I like the fusion, the ballad and the Mbira and the piano, even though getting the Mbira and the piano to sit in together in the mix was a bit of a problem, because they said they share the same frequency range. But eventually everything came into place. It took a little bit of time. And I remember I had Tindo doing so many mixes, going in and out of the studio, But eventually he nailed it. And as you can see, that is the product that is there. I hope you all like it. Thank you.